forcing in some candles that are good. I like candles that smell good. But, like, do they need to smell? Oh, I went to a Ren fair for my birthday. So, like, what the heck do you at a Ren fair other than eat?
There's a lot of stuff to do at Ren Fair. You can play the rad games that they have. I've been to several.
Rad.
They're super rad.
Like, do I need a costume?
No. I go in jeans and a t-shirt. You can wear a costume if you want.
Which apps?
I went with, when I went with a couple of my friends, I went in jeans and a t-shirt, and they went in night costumes that they made.
Great.
Yeah, so.
I should make costumes.
We went to a Ren Fair, King Richard's Fair.
Yeah, that's the one.
Nicole and I. And there was, like, definitely a dude walking around dressed as an assassin from Assassin's Creed.
Of course.
And of course, someone dressed like the Doctor.
Because a Renaissance
Which was
Fair,
great. That was the best. That was the best costume, really.
A Renaissance Fair is really a medieval fair. Like, there's something Renaissance about the Renaissance.
Well, it's like a fantasy
there's a guy
world.
that looked like a really good David Tennant Doctor there.
That's good.
You mean a white guy in a suit? Wow.
No, that's not all you need. You also need rad hair.
Yeah, you need rad hair.
And to be thinner than is possible.
Mm. So, like, 90% of white people.
The hair is really the important part, I think.
Yeah, the hair's kind of essential. The hair and then the suit. The shitty suit. It's a shitty suit. Do you remember at the Boston Comic Con when we were doing the thing? There was the guy dressed up as a David Tennant Ghostbuster.
Not exactly.
It was super. He had like a super good. What are those things called?
What? Why do I get hurt when the fucking ostrich hits something? It's so crazy to me.
Well, because if I were slightly taller, I could go as David as a Tennant era Doctor. You don't have to be. It's not like if you dressed up as a David Tennant Doctor and someone was like, "Aren't you a little short?" No one's gonna do that in a million years. It's gonna be like rad costume because everyone loves David Tennant. By the way, he was in a pretty good production of Hamlet. But if there's a movie of it, it's really good. It's not as good as the Kenneth Branagh Hamlet, though.
Courtney just dropped.
Or go press the thing.
You know you didn't like. Yeah. Oh, thank God.
What's up?
That stupid double jump, I made it.
I don't know if she's gonna call back or not, but if she gets something.
There's like some trick to this. Like. I know there was.
Can you just jump straight to the second one? No. Can you just jump straight to the second one?
No, I can like climb up on this hippo or something. I'm like almost positive, but whatever. Fuck.
Vodka Flips is top 5 productions of Hamlet. Keith, go. There was.
Stop it. You cannot have.
I only have 4. I only have a top 4 because I've seen 2 shitty ones, and then I've seen 4 good ones. One of them is Kenneth Branagh Hamlet. One of them is the David Tennant Hamlet. And then I saw 2 productions of it. Once at a small theater house in New York, and then one of them in Boston. But it was like it was not the type of thing where you remember the name of the actor. So. Was it the double jump again?
No. Of course.
Dude, games were super hard. What's up with that? Every game was like a really annoying Super Meat Boy.
No.
No? Why no?
Because Super Meat Boy is really well designed, and this isn't. I know you don't really see it. There's a lot more to Super Meat Boy than difficult platformer.
Well, I know it's well designed. There's nothing about this that, like, Super Meat Boy is well designed because you have to take the time and figure out exactly what you're doing and do it all perfectly right. It's exactly what's happening here.
No, but the controls are great that they allow you to do that. Like, this is just a pile sometimes.
But listen to that song, though.
I know.
Nice, Kyle.
Thanks.
Nailed it.
Thank you.
Oh, you're back at this part. I thought that you just beat this one.
No, I got a game over.
Cool. One up.
Cool. Maybe it hooks into that nostril. It's like,
Yeah.
can't be
And they're
comfortable for that hippo.
waiting for it. He's like, I'm ready.
Ugh. No, no, no.
Can you not reattach to the thing you jump off of?
Yeah, but it's super hard.
Can you get that one up again, or is it gone? Oh, nice.
Oh, that's nice. That's cool.
Kedra?
How about you try after I get a game over?
Okay. Wow. That's me as a baby lion. I'll wait until you're...
Go ahead. Oh, hi.
I'm back.
Whoa.
Hold on.
You sound
oops,
like
I
you're
forgot.
in a jet
Hold on,
engine.
say stuff again.
Okay, wait, oops, I forgot
I
to...
don't know what happened.
Wow.
I think just like when people first join Skype like freaks out.
Now I can harass your chat people.
Why? They're nice. They gave us a lot of money.
I know. I just like to suffer.
Here you go.
Oh, great. Let's see. Alright, so where do I go?
C is jump and A is roar.
Why do I have to roar?
It flips the monkeys. You gotta roar at the pink monkeys.
What?
The giraffes will lift their heads after a second.
Because they don't want you hanging up there. Hanging out up there.
Yeah, they're like, hey, get off my head.
Get off my head.
buddy.
They're
I'm
not
not
as
like some.
chill
I'm not
as
some
the-
fucking hippo. You just stand on my head all the time.
I'm not some super safe hippo.
Man, why are these monkeys throwing you
If you
around?
hook into my nostril with your claw, it'll be the last thing you ever do.
Is this one that I have to flip?
And there's another one higher up.
Listen to the very slight like wobble. Is it C here or up?
See.
Okay.
Ew, don't put your fingers in Kyle's
I
nose.
didn't do that.
Oh, why did I read this? Jam cram.
So I'm hitting that little burr on the tree. Is that what's killing me?
It's a bird's nest. Does bird's nests hurt you?
Yeah, but like, just don't jump there, Simba.
As we all know. Oops.
Your computer says also, I've only ever seen people hate on Liz Wiz and harass him out of threads. You guys
Who
are
is
talking
Liz
some
Wiz?
inside. I have no idea. Oh, Lizard Wizard.
Liz
is he?
Wiz. Who else would that be?
I don't know. I thought this was a person whose name was Liz Wiz.
A rapper?
Elizabeth Wiz.
I've never seen that,
Why are these hippos on top of each other?
but I don't know.
Lizard Wizard gave us like $100, so pretty sure he's pretty okay, guys.
Who?
So
Yeah. I think they're saying that it's a shame that he's harassed out of thread. Who's harassing? I mean, I guess it's something awful where all the
Oh
world's
yeah, I want to
worst
say
everything
something.
happens. What do you
yeah,
want to say, Courtney?
I think some awful forums is weird, man.
I think you might be slightly exaggerating the awfulness of the Something
yeah.
Awful Let's Play forum.
It's fine. Sure.
I don't know. They look weird. Like that one guy that I don't like.
That one thing that you don't like?
Oh yeah, the one thing you don't like. You know how there's
I don't
one
want to
thing
say his
Courtney
name
doesn't
because he's
like?
crazy.
It's
You know that one guy who used to post on all your forums? Like he'd be like the first person to
Oh
say,
yeah, well, right.
"This
That's
is
a totally
good."
separate
Yeah.
thing. That's I mean,
Fucking Lion King.
yeah. God damn it. Why do
I'm trying
you
Lion
sound
King
so
one
good,
more
but
time.
you play so bad?
But I like it just enough to want to play it and beat it, and I fucking can't.
Why don't you use some cheat codes?
Saying
I could play on easy mode if I wanted to, but I don't want to.
So what furry is he? Is he like, how come there's no shitty furries?
because no one wants
What?
to dress up as shit. What are you talking about?
No, I mean like there's no ostrich furry.
There are
How do you know?
ostrich
Yeah, I'm sure
furries.
there's ostrich furries.
Well, I mean like, what is a dumb animal that would be a shitty furry?
There's
I don't know.
if-
Everyone's
if
got
the-
their own furry that they want
If
to
you
be.
can think of it, there's a furry for it.
Oh, I didn't realize that people were saying that he gets ostracized out of threads because he's a furry. That's lame.
That is his, what do you call it? It's like, I don't know, what is it called where people get ostracized for being who they are? Not Otherkin.
Dumb and bad.
Oh my god, have you guys read Otherkin stuff?
Kyle explained to me what an Otherkin is.
Man, that stuff is cray. But, I mean, I like reading it. Cause like, or like people
Here's the
who
thing,
think it's
I don't
like
even
an
remember
angel.
what it is.
But, okay, Kyle,
Oh,
this is how
it's-
you explain to me. It's people who believe
that
that they are a different animal than
yes,
they are.
Yes.
Or they like
Yep.
I know that I know in my heart
Like
that I'm a
I
fucking
know
wolf.
that I'm a like
Sure,
my body says
whatever.
that I'm a human, and you look at me and you see a human, but I'm a dragon.
I'm a
I
dragon.
have cat ears.
And
Sure.
sometimes you need to let me like
Oh my
tear
God, I
up
gotta
a village
tell you guys
and
something.
breathe fire.
I don't think they want to go that far. I think they just want people to recognize, like, yo, like I'm a dragon.
Like when you say, yeah, like I'm like a person, but also I'm a baby.
Why is it always a dragon? It's not something
Next
like
game.
dunk.
Next game poll saying Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Snap, Pokemon
Well,
Snap.
we're not gonna
I'm
play
saying,
Pokemon Snap.
I don't know
so-
why we would play Pokemon Snap when we can play the Pokemon Stadium minigames, is what.
Because Pokemon Snap is better than those.
But that's more fun.
No.
Yeah. You don't play that,
Wait, say something.
what?
Oh, it was about a girl that I hate in one of my classes, and like she be wearing cat ears and stuff in my class, and I just hate her guts.
I don't
The
think
girl
that she
who
was a
wears cat
furry.
ears.
I think that she was
Well,
just
I know, but
annoying.
she like,
Maybe
yeah, but she's like one
a
of those
cat furry.
weird-
Maybe. Or
Oh,
cat
I don't
Otherkin.
want her in my classes.
I don't
But
know if a
she's,
cat
like, wears
Otherkin needs to
anime
wear the
cat-
cat ears because they just know that they're
They
a
just
cat.
know, yeah, they don't even have to, like...
Like a furry's all about like, oh, I want to dress like a cat. And Otherkin is like, I'm a cat.
Yeah, I don't even need to front. Like, I know what I am, and it's a cat.
Yeah, like if you can't see my ears, that's your problem. Not that if you can't spiritually see my metaphorical ears, That's your
Oh,
problem.
but you gotta read. If anyone wants to read a cat Otherkin, read Trans Cat on Tumblr, and she is a good trans cat.
we talked about this.
We didn't talk about this, did we?
We definitely have.
What's Trans Cat?
It was like a whole list of like non-otherkin privilege. Like when you're a human, you don't ever have to deal with people assuming that you're not the animal that you are.
Okay, yeah.
It's like, oh my god, fuck you.
Yeah, people be crazy.
That's not I don't know.
Listen, if you're a human that wants to say that you're a cat, whatever, but you don't get to be mad at me for being like, you're a human.
But if they were a cat and they let me treat them like a cat, then that'd be cool. Like, you
you want to scratch their tummy?
Yeah, or I put them in a cage and take them to the doctor.
But they would hate that.
Like, you're not allowed to get upset that a person on the street doesn't think that they should ask first if you are a human before just assuming that you are one. That's not how that works at all.
Maybe in the future it will. Like, in that Batman Beyond where they were turning people into cats and animals?
No, but sure.
Well, Batman Beyond was really good.
I know.
Is really good.
I know it was really good. It doesn't make me know it.
If you put it on Netflix, I watched the first couple episodes and then I forgot about it.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it wasn't good enough for me to be like, oh man, Batman Beyond, that's my jam.
No, that's my jam.
People are shitting on Tumblr, which is alright in my book. I have a book, and in that book, it's alright to shit on Tumblr. But I see this sentiment all the time where people are like, yeah, Tumblr is crazy. People take things too far on Tumblr. Tumblr is nuts. Like, guys, Tumblr isn't posting those things.
Yeah.
That's human people, and cats.
Yeah, Tumblr isn't like it doesn't have
Tumblr
a consciousness
like
of its own.
Like, they're not like a unified force that are posting.
Are you sure?
God, the guys over at the Tumblr offices are getting weirder and weirder every day.
Yeah. What's with all this weird Benedict Cumberbatch fan art?
Benedict Sherlock crossover with
That's not a crossover. That's just Sherlock.
No, it's a crossover with something else.
Oh.
Yes.
With True Detective.
Oh man, that also reminds me of another good thing I saw on YouTube, and by now people should know when I say good, that means terrible.
Yeah, do you only consume horrible content?
Yes.
Why?
Yeah, I do.
She lives to drink other people's
Maybe that's why
pain
you
and
can't
misery.
read.
Yeah, I just can't. I don't like
Or maybe
anything
that's just
good.
the kind of shit you have to be into when you can't read. You can't be distracted by things like reading, so you have to take pleasure in other people's misery.
You guys are very mean.
Shitty books. Like, if you wanted, you could go read The Secret.
Reading shitty books, I always listen to books on audio, like audio tape or audio pod.
Come on.
The closer I get to death, the more I realize,
because you're so close.
Well, I just meant I meant to start off the sentence the longer time goes on, but I had already started with the closer. So the closer I get to death, the more I realize it's. Of course, you should read a book, but it's better to read an audiobook than not read any books. I went to listen to an audiobook.
It's so much better to read a book.
Because it is. It just is.
How? How is it I can listen to it, I can do other things?
Go closer.
Because the whole art of literature is in the sentence structure and it being able to absorb it by seeing the words and the way they're connected.
What's so great about a sentence structure? I've done those things where you do a noun and a verb. What is so great
diagram? That's dumb. I'm talking about the artful composition of a string of words. Which, if you're listening to an audiobook while you're doing dishes, you can't get that. It's not the full...
How can I not get it? You don't know me.
No, okay. No one can get it. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about everyone.
Okay.
But, it's still better to listen to an audiobook than to not read anything. So, I used to make fun of Kyle for reading audiobooks.
Reading audiobooks.
For listening to audiobooks.
Well, we all know that you're a monster. That's fine. Shit!
That's what you get. That's instant karma. Cue John Lennon. Tyler here says, I don't think I've ever seen Beyond This Level. No one has.
I have. I got to the Stampede.
But wait, I don't get why reading is so great. Like, why does everyone think reading is so great?
Please.
Reading is amazing.
Why though? Like, there are so many other better skills to have other than stupid reading, and I'm like doing quotation marks.
There's no possible way that you believe that.
I mean, yeah, there's better things than reading. Like, if we're talking about the things that you need to know how to do to survive, reading is kind of pretty low on that list. But if we're talking about as a culture that, like, has the luxury of being able to survive by default and, like, consume art, then reading is one of the most important things in the entire world. Especially if you want to learn stuff. It's like the number one way to learn things, to read about them.
But I mean, like, there's so many different ways to get reading. Like, there's a book series I want to read, but, like, it's in reading form. I can't listen to it on audio. It's called Worm, and it's supposed to be, like, a web serial. But, like, I can't read it. It's just real long. It's like 50 Pride and Prejudice is put together.
But you can just read it.
But
like, you said I can't read
50 Pride and Prejudices put together?
It's a really long
web book. It's a few thousand pages. But, like, you could read it.
Now you've seen Beyond This Level, motherfucker.
Done. Nice.
I am dyslexic. I don't get reading.
I know dyslexic people that are my girlfriend's father's dyslexic. He's an avid reader.
I don't see how. It's just so tiring, and, like, I need to do things with my hands, like paint.
Well, reading comes harder to you than other people, for one thing. I mean, it does to me, too. I'm not dyslexic, but I'm just not, like, I'm just the slowest fucking reader in the world.
Well, here's what you should do. You should read along to audiobooks with an actual book.
But then, like, I could be using my hands for painting.
Paint after. They're two separate things.
No, like, I could do two at the same time.
Okay, well, what about this? I would paint, but I can't hold a book and read while I paint, so fuck it. I'm never gonna paint.
But you could listen to an audiobook and paint.
No, I just want to read, but I can't because I have to paint. Like, fuck that. I'm just gonna read. Nailed that turkey.
Yep, it's a turkey for sure.
It's like sometimes we can't multitask. I mean, as a species, we're terrible at multitasking. So, like, I would recommend not multitasking anything, but that's, like, not how people do anything. So, but you gotta just read, or don't read.
Okay, but I mean, like, other than basic reading, like, you know, directions and shit, like, I guess so. I mean, okay, I agree. I guess reading's cool.
Reading's super cool. Especially reading good books.
But what do you consider a good book?
I don't know. Like, there's so many books that I consider good books.
Like what?
How far do you want me to pick something, like, recent or something older?
Like what? Any book should be good at any time.
I guess, yeah. Okay,
I want to read House of Leaves, but I heard that's a book that you have to read with print because it's a crazy book.
You have to, there's no way to read it in audiobook because it's the way that it's structured.
Maybe one day I'll read House of Leaves.
If you have trouble reading already, House of Leaves will be a insane task that will take years and years. It's super weird.
That's what I'm worried about.
I'll say probably the book that I've reread more than any other book is probably To Kill a Mockingbird. I've read that book like 6 times. That's
why?
Because it's fantastic.
I guess so. I mean, I read that like in 6th grade.
I read it when I was in like 6th or 7th grade because I wanted to, and I kind of didn't like it, and then I had to read it again for school, and I really liked it, and then like ever since I read it that second time, I've read it every couple years.
But what do you like about it?
I think that it is a really powerful story about like inequality in America couched in a like disguised as like this innocent children's tale. and it's really interesting. Like they started off, and it's this weird, story about these two kids in the South who are just like having these weird adventures, and they've got this creepy neighbor, and then it turns into like a super powerful story about racial inequality in America.
No, when you explain it like that, that makes.
I think that you don't like reading because you've had shitty English teachers.
What did you think it was? Like what?
Her call.
Yeah, I know. What else would be the thing about To Kill a Mockingbird that you like? Like, I just like the name Boo Radley.
Yeah, man, that's a great name. Do you remember the fucking web thing, How to Kill a Mockingbird?
Yes, that was so good.
For anyone that hasn't seen it, there's a really amazing, flash animated web video called "How to Kill a Mockingbird." That's at this point probably 8 or more years old, right?
Yeah, probably. Oh, I'm so tempted by that. I don't think I'm gonna go for it though.
Hang up on. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Courtney, I was just about to hang up on you.
Ugh. Hate this bullshit.
They fucking pounce on you. It's crazy. This never happened in Lion King. He never had to go up against these guys. Sorry, I'm just gonna...
Well, technically he did, kinda.
You didn't have to wreck him like this.
No, I beat him. Fuck. Just fucking forget this right now.
Courtney in the chat is saying that she liked Harry Potter. Everyone liked Harry Potter. It's easy because there's nothing else to Harry Potter besides the words. Oh, God damn it.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, the wind.
Oh. Okay, so we were talking about books.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think I've read anything after Harry Potter.
I'm sorry, say that again?
I don't think I read anything after Harry Potter.
Anything?
Well, I read shitty books like Twilight, and then
Oh, then yeah, you didn't read anything after Harry Potter.
Hungry Games,
come
and
on.
Hunger Games is supposed to be all right, a real
it's
a real
good.
book.
I like the third book.
I didn't like the first movie. I saw the second movie. I liked it. You were above him? How did he get you?
He jumped up at me.
Oh, and another terrible book I read that I had to stop because it was too terrible was what is that 50 Shades of 50 Shades of Grey, and that's terrible. Yeah, that's legit terrible. And also, I think they didn't the person who reads the audiobook has such a hard time struggling to read it because
Gilbert Godfrey, right?
No, no, it's a woman, and she does this terrible Mexican accent for one of the characters.
Oh,
so he's "Oh, yo, keto Taco Bell," and
Is that a real line in the book?
No.
No, but she might as well just say that to one of these characters because she gives them the most Hispanic accent she can give him.
That sucks.
And the way this book is written, you can just listen to it and tell it's terrible because there's whole chapters of where they're just reading emails back and forth. So they have to be email sent from blah 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 to blah blah blah. This time at 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Blah 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 blah, and then it's sign off, and it has this stupid sign off Christian Grey, CEO Incorporated, and it does that every time there's an email.
Sorry,
and it's hard to read it.
There's Scar. It's Scar. He's right there. He's evil.
Yeah.
He's evil.
Oh no!
Why are there so many?
I think this is the Stampede. I think I'm there. Yeah, this is impossible though, so that's fun.
Did you know Scar's name was in like the Lion King books was like it was like Taka or something?
Yeah, there were no Lion King books, so that's fun.
Yes, there was. There was Lion King books.
No, Lion King is lots of elements of the Lion King are stolen from an anime called Kimba the White Lion.
I know that, but no, there was a Disney Lion King the books.
You
know
mean after the movies
like
came out?
maybe yeah okay like no there wasn't like what like there's no way that's true.
One of your nerds Google this for me. There is a Lion King the movie the book series.
First of all, they're not our nerds. They can see anyone they want.
Okay. You denizens of fine education.
I'll look in the chat to see if anybody gives an update on Taco.
The sun was coming like directly into my eye.
Shyamalan says Lion King is Hamlet. Yeah, basically. I guess that's my fifth favorite production of Hamlet is The Lion King.
Yeah. That's not your first favorite? Come on, dude.
Haydosit says, Keith, what's your opinion of Cormac McCarthy? I have two very interesting opinions on Cormac McCarthy.
Oh, they're very interesting.
I read one of his books. I can't remember which one. I don't think it was The Road, but it was another one of his post-apocalyptic things. It might have been The Road. And I hated it. And then on top of that, he came and he spoke at my college, and he was like a horrible dick to us. Like, he was really mean, and he was pretty racist too. Just openly in his speech was saying very hateful things about how teenagers are the worst and we're ruining the country with being shitty all the time. So fuck Cormac McCarthy. He's a piece of shit.
So he just means like people are shitty in general.
What's that?
People are shitty. People are shitty, but they're young and shitty before they get older.
He's saying that specifically this generation of teens is destroying the country. Because he's an old fart and the world's gonna end.
Well, how else would The Road happen?
I hope The Road doesn't happen. I read the wiki of that, and
I actually literally know nothing about
The
Road. I only know it's post-apocalyptic because you just said that.
Yeah. The Road is like a very it's like a realistic approach to post-apocalypse, where it's like a few years after the apocalypse happens, and people have tried like some semblance of everyday life, but there's still like weird raiders sometimes. But mostly there's just a bunch of small villages, like trying to gather food and like trying to preserve culture. I don't know. I didn't think it was great, but
I read the wiki. Someone got their legs ate while they were still alive, so they could keep the meat fresh.
Says Taka confirmed.
Told you.
So what? All right. Well, someone actually explain what she was saying because it didn't make any sense when she said it.
Oh yeah, what is James Earl Jones' lion's name?
Mufasa.
Yeah, Mufasa means like king in like Swahili, and Taka meant like trash in like Swahili. So like the parents are assholes.
According to the novel series, The Lion King 6 New Adventures, Scar's real name is Taka, which is Swahili for dirt, trash, or want.
Oh, it's his real name. Then
Scar is
his
they call him
other name because he has a scar.
Yeah, okay. So there was a series of books that came out after the Lion King movie where they revealed that his real name is Taka.
I thought she was saying that like his original name before like they made it into a movie was Taka. I'm like, that doesn't make sense because there were no Lion King books before the movie. And then they wouldn't change his name after the fact, so technically they didn't change his name.
Okay, oh yeah.
They just tried to get all serious about it and explain why his name was Scar.
Okay, so anyway, if you want to know about why if I like comics, and I'm gonna say I only like Black Spider-Man comics because I don't like the way comics are written. Only because like they have too many words in the bubbles, and some of them need to learn how to space out words.
You dislike comics for literally the opposite reason that I do, which is that there's not enough words and too many pictures.
Well, you know what? Like, it's not that. It's like sometimes they space the words, and they have like fucking 20 paragraphs in one like bubble circle instead of like spacing it out better. And that's like
fucking. Oh my god!
Cal just wrecked the level.
Oh my god!
I think you beat it last time. I think we saw the Scar.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, we got this far.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm so bummed. Oh, this level is ridiculous. Oh, I want to cry now. I'm so sad.
Oh no. It's all Taka's fault. Fucking Taka.
Edmund said, listen guys, no one's just gonna believe his name is Scar.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but we'll believe that his name is Swahili for trash. His parents named him Trash.
Yeah. Well, the lions don't speak Swahili, to be fair.
No, but they're in Africa.
Right, but it's not like real Africa?
How do you know what language they're speaking? It doesn't say that they're not speaking Swahili.
They're speaking lion.
They're speaking English.
Yeah, they're speaking English.
Well, they still named him Taka. Compare Taka to Mufasa. That doesn't sound the same. They should have called him like Rufio. Rufio and Masada
was already the name of the replacement Peter Pan in Hook.
I know, but Mufasa and Rufio sound equally majestic. Like, Taka doesn't sound majestic.
He's not supposed to sound majestic. He's evil. He's supposed to sound dirty and gross.
Yeah,
a fucking
last name
who murdered his own brother.
Well, maybe he wouldn't have to murder his brother if his parents didn't name him Trash. Trash Taka.
Well, that's coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Yeah,
buddy.
This is all good and fun after the fact.
Yeah.
But
so don't name your kids Taka, everyone.
Oh, come on.
I just think they're like the parent. They were just a bunch of white lions trying to appropriate black lion culture.
And white people.
About comic books, someone says Cat Jack is pretty wordy, Keith. I mean, I can't read all comics and decide whether they're too wordy or not. I do read a couple. See, I read the series of The Massive, and I read the current Star Wars comics that are just called they're called Star Wars. They're not like
Star Wars.
They're just called Star Wars.
The Star Wars.
Both of those are illustrated by Brian Wood. No, written, not illustrated. Written by Brian Wood, who I think is a really good writer.
Don't you read the one that's like based on like the original script or whatever?
Yeah, it's called Star Wars.
It's The Star Wars.
The Star Wars?
Yeah, every book says The Star Wars on the front. Good looking out.
Oh, I finally watched the real original Star Wars. That's good, but man, it's not as terrible as the new Star Wars.
That was the original name of
Wait, did you say it's good, but it's not as terrible as the new Star Wars?
Well, yeah, I like the terrible Star Wars better.
Because they're terrible?
Yeah.
We can't even start talking about this because it'll turn into a whole thing.
Like,
nope. Let's get into it, dog.
Like, you don't even want to, like, trust me. I've spent years trying to figure out Courtney's brain. It is a deep, like, there's layers. Like, there's so much.
I mean,
All-Star
Come
Superman.
on, fucking rocks falling from the sky. Like, are you kidding me?
for kids.
Hey, someone just woke up.
Kajik just woke up. I saw him post like 5 minutes ago, though, so he just woke up 10 minutes ago, probably. Yeah, we're getting more people in the chat again.
Cool.
Yeah.
I guess it's morning time.
Yeah, I'm definitely way more awake now.
I'm actually a little more tired. I'm gonna have Kyle had like your coffee was overflowing and I knew it was gonna spill, so I had like 2 sips of that and then like a tiny little fraction of the 5-hour energy, and it got me through like the last hour or so. So I think I'm just gonna have like a little bit more of that 5-hour energy.
5-hour energy tastes gross.
Yeah, it tastes like mushed up vitamins soaked in dirty water.
Yeah.
That's like essentially what it is.
How do I feel about the Illuminati? I don't know.
How do you feel
I
about
don't
the
believe in it.
Illuminati?
Yeah.
Which is spelled differently.
Yeah. They're hominin.
I mean, I want to believe if they are doing it, they're doing I don't know. They seem to be doing good.
I mean, if they're real, they have convinced me entirely that they are not. So kudos to them. Like, I'm super convinced that they're not real. That just means that if they are, like, oh my god, they
doing such a good job.
It.
Yeah,
they are totally advancing the entire field of secret world government.
Oh, but I was looking up, like, Illuminati symbols, and, like, they got some really common-ass symbols. Like, so I don't know if that means they're, like, really good at hiding in plain sight, or they're doing, like, a terrible job of hiding in plain sight.
No, of course not. It has to be the most simple symbol ever, because then people couldn't see it everywhere. Like, of course it's just a fucking triangle, because everything is triangles.
Someone linked me.
Yeah, but it's like circles and triangles, and like they had Illuminati handshakes, and like they were just simple handshakes, and like people doing peace signs and the I love you symbols. So like
someone linked me a video of like a video that was supposed to be proving that.
All right, hold on.
Okay,
let's listen to any voice clips here.
None.
Oh man,
that's it.
Well, let's listen to
the fucking smug dick bag.
He looks so smug. Well, Simba was a smug character.
Yeah.
Little Simba was smug.
That little Jonathan Taylor Thomas dick bag.
JTT.
Yeah. He really wisened up when Matthew Broderick came into the mix. Do those frogs spit poison at you? Hold on, I can't hear anything.
Maybe they're spitting evil water at me.
Okay.
Angry water. Smell that angry water.
Don't even start with me.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man. That's a rad spider. What was I talking about?
The Illuminati video someone sent you.
Yeah, someone sent me an Illuminati video, like, proving that it was... I mean, they sent it to me as a joke. Proving that Jay-Z was Illuminati. And basically, it was a clip of him, like, saying, like, yeah, I listened to all these tracks, and, like, I gotta feel the music, and I see the puzzle pieces all fitting together, and like that's my Rain Man. And they pause it, and they just show a big picture of a demon, and they're like, Rain Man is a fucking demon from the Bible, like a fallen angel. And then it's like, no, he says Rain Man because that's the name of that super famous movie where the guy sees like puzzles and everything.
Oh wait, I just learned something new about like rap Illuminati. Like they say Lil Wayne's an alien, but like because he had a song that said I'm an alien, or like I really love Creepypasta, and there's a lot of Lil Wayne Creepypasta. Like who would think to make Lil Wayne Creepypasta?
You say Creepypasta a lot, and I'll be honest, like I never really understood what that was supposed to be.
Creepypasta is a bunch of fictional horror stories.
It's just short stories.
Yeah, they're all really bad. That's why Courtney likes them.
Yeah, well, no, some of them are good.
Yeah, some of them are good.
Yeah.
Then who was Phone?
As many of them.
Yeah, most of them are Who Has Phone, or like Mario is Dead, or Sonic XE. Those are fucking terrible.
As many of them are good as you would expect to be good on a like zero filtered, like free amateur writing website about horror.
Yeah, I mean, some of them are good, like interesting horror stories. Like one of them was about like a point of view, and then at the end you find out it was a dog.
Of course.
Like the point of view was from a dog form, and like it was saying like, oh, my adopted parents and family, and then at the end like, oh my god, he can't open the door because he's a dog.
Well, that's how you know it can't be true.
You don't want that bug?
Dogs can't open doors. They certainly can't write.
Is this fucking vertical Frogger right now?
Super realistic blood. Yeah, I don't know why they love the hyper realistic blood in creepypastas.
How can they have hyper realistic blood in fiction, in writing?
Well, no, it's like the gaming creepypastas, and they're all like, I got the secondhand game of Mario, and I saw super realistic blood on my Nintendo 64.
What?
I don't know.
You guys gotta read some creepypasta for video games.
I don't know.
That's why I always say secondhand games are haunted, because they always are.
Well, nothing is. Nothing is haunted.
Yeah, there's not actually anything that's haunted.
Everything is haunted in the same way that nothing is haunted, because there's no such thing as a haunt.
But no, like
unless you're using a creative way to say, like, a place that, like, you and your friends go very often.
Yeah.
To just, like, hang out and do nothing and be weird. Well, that's the fucking Lion King.
Yeah, see, I wish, like, remember, like, and during the time when you guys had what was that thing before Run Button?
Complex Rockets?
Complex Rockets. You guys used to read fanfiction. Why don't you guys keep doing that?
I like when we only did that once. I agree that we should do it more, but we really only did it that one time. And I wasn't even there for it. I always wanted to do more fan fiction because it's just so bad all the time.
Oh wait, I got a fact, a super fact for everyone.
A super what?
A super Kyle fact.
Oh, Kyle's not even here, so tell anything.
Okay, well, like, his first LP that he did all by himself that he took down right away.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was that guy who does, like, he has glasses and it goes with, like, Portal, but he has, like, an orange and black suit on. What was that game?
Half-Life.
Yes, he did one episode thing of Half-Life.
You did by yourself that you took down.
Oh, yeah.
I think we might have mentioned this before.
Yes, but I think I saved that. It's on my hard drive somewhere.
Courtney says it's on her hard drive somewhere. Maybe. Oh, you actually get to play as Matthew Broderick.
That's what I'm saying. Like, my dream is to get to the part of the game where I'm adult Simba.
Yeah. Do they show you being, like, awkward teenage Mohawk Simba? Oh my god, did you see that? He just fucking WWE'd that guy.
You get to attack Simba. That's kind of my dream. My dream was that, like, the cocoon was taught at the stage. It was like, you start as little Simba, and then...
I never noticed that until, like, only a few years ago, that he turns into, like, Mohawk teenage, like, weirdo, acne Simba. Like, and that's probably where he lost all his smugness. Like, he got torn down by Timon and Pumbaa every day. And then, like, he had to build himself back up to being Ferris Bueller.
I do have, Mega Man X2 to play. I'm stuck in that.
Kyle says that maybe we should play Mega Man X2. You don't want to do Racer?
Yeah,
let's do Racer.
Oh, they're talking about Gifts from Heaven reviews. Do you guys read, like, reviews on Amazon? Like, look up crazy things and, look at the reviews?
Well, the only thing that we do with Amazon reviews is the Amazon reviews that I write and then read on the Let's Plays.
But, like, I mean, like, you look up the crazy things on Amazon.
Yeah, there's one for Sonic 06. Kyle was really stuck on one level, so I spent, like, 45 minutes while he was stuck reading positive Amazon reviews for Sonic 06.
I love that section.
Yeah. But that's really the only other time we've done that. Simon Trent says, Matthew Broderick WWE'd that guy. I don't know anything about wrestling. Kyle, ask me anything about wrestling.
I watched wrestling once. It was kind of cool.
He doesn't even have a question.
Oh, I know there was a wrestler that had heart pants on. Like, he had hearts.
Rock Johnson. What's that, Courtney?
That doesn't exist.
There was a wrestler that had hearts on his pants. I don't know who that was.
Heart on his pants. I bet there were a ton of wrestlers with heart on their pants. I don't think he was in the first one. No, he was definitely in both. Courtney, you've probably seen it. Are there 2 Tooth Fairy movies starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson?
No. I mean, it feels like there would be 2, but I'm pretty sure there's 1. There's like a series of Tooth Fairy movies. Like, I don't know why. I'm pretty sure he only did 1, and then he did, like, like babysitting one. So, I mean, maybe that's what you're getting confused with.
Let's see. IMDb, Tooth Fairy 2, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Oh, no, it's not. It's Tooth Fairy 1. Tooth Fairy 1 had Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Tooth Fairy 2 had Larry the Cable Guy as the Tooth Fairy. And it was straight to video. And, like, I'm kind of super interested in watching that.
Hey, he got to get paid. Oh my god, you guys. Do you guys have a Walmart where you live?
Everyone has a Walmart where they live.
Well, I mean, have you been in it?
Yes.
Like, do you guys have a lot of Duck Dynasty stuff in there?
I'm sure,
or is that only a
but
George
I haven't seen
thing?
it. I'm sure that we do have a lot of Duck Dynasty stuff in Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
We do? Absolutely. Kyle says absolutely we do.
Because, I mean, like, I've been seeing the weirdest Duck Dynasty merchandise in, like, Walmart. Like, today I found, like, Duck Dynasty, like, little girl pajamas. And last time I found a girl version of Duck Dynasty, the Bible. But it said Duck Dynasty's version of the Bible, and it was, like, hot pink camo.
They have a Duck Dynasty branded Bible for teen girls?
Yes.
What?
And then there was the male version of Duck Dynasty, the Bible.
What did that one look like?
It was green.
It was green? I guess that makes sense. Was it like camo green?
Yeah, camo green.
Yeah, that makes sense, because it was fucking weirdo. Racist.
But, like, I don't know what the market is for little girl Duck Dynasty clothing.
Okay, Kyle says he's going to take down stream for just a second. He's going to bring...
Can you go to the incognito tab and change the...
Yeah. To, Racer. Is it back up?
Hey.
You got Racer Revenge and Racer Arcade.
Well, it's just Racer. No, it's Star Wars Episode 1 Racer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, I gotta ask people, if you guys go to Walmart and you see a shirt that I didn't get to buy the last time I saw it, but it's like a ghost Indian with 3 wolves howling at the ghost Indian. And I didn't buy the shirt when I saw it. And, like, the next time I went to go buy it, it was not there. And I've been looking for this Indian ghost, an Indian skull ghost with wolves howling at it.
Nicole has a friend who genuinely wears wolf t-shirts, like
because he thinks they're badass?
His whole wardrobe is wolf t-shirts.
Because he thinks they're badass, or because he thinks it's funny that he would do that?
There's no way that he thinks it's funny. So
and
it has to
also...
be the other thing. I mean, I haven't brought it up. Because, what am I supposed to,
Like, hey, what's up with all your wolves?
Do you like it ironically?
The wrong way, but are you fucking serious about this? Because
I want a wolf shirt.
Ever. You what?
Because, like, I want a wolf shirt. There's a wolf shirt I wanted to buy when I went to DragonCon, and I totally forgot to buy it. But it's, like, a nude store with a smiling wolf princess, and I didn't buy it when I first saw it. So I really want to buy this.
Why?
Or someone...
Is it like you like bad shirts, like you like bad movies and games?
Yes. And it's from Wolf Sisters, and I want to buy it.
Is that why you have a pink cheetah print giant purse?
Yeah, and Kyle bought me a beautiful unicorn shirt that's purple, and it has a castle on it.
Is it actually disgusting and terrible?
No, Kyle, you saw it.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Why did I buy you that? Yeah, but
I made some artwork.
I gotta do the campaign so we can unlock parts and upgrades and shit.
Yeah, you're right. Just be Anakin because we know that he wins.
Yeah, I guess so. This guy kind of
unless you want to be Sebulba, but who wants to be a Doug?
No, dude, you can't play as Sebulba right off the bat. Don't.
Oh, you have to unlock Sebulba.
Please, of course.
Listen. Probably the worst thing about Star Wars Episode 1 Phantom Menace is that there's a race of aliens called Doug.
That's pretty much the only thing worse about this guy is that his air brake is pretty bad. How often am I braking? I guess I'm just gonna be this guy. I don't know.
Anakin?
Just seems safe. It's like being Mario in a Mario game. It's like, at the very least, you're gonna know they're not gonna fuck up Mario.
Not yet.
Kyle's laughing at the picture that Glor posted. I think Glor posted that. Yeah. Oh no, I've got tired head.
Last time I played this, I was doing it on an N64 emulator, but I actually found out there's just a straight up PC version.
Of this game?
Yeah. So that's...
Oh man, everyone, that's Greg Proops.
Yeah.
Voice acting it up. Fantastic comedian Craig Proops, for whatever reason in this dumb game.
Greg Proops.
Did I say Greg?
I said Craig.
There's absolutely no way that I said Craig Proops. As far as I'm concerned, Craig is not a name.
Oh, what do I do now? I go R.
Look at that. That's
C
your air brakes.
Down,
so.
not.
Kyle, you're the only human that could do this. I'm very impressed.
Oh, now this is pod racing. Yay.
Oh, this game's so good.
You said that like it's not great, Courtney.
No, it is great.
No, she just has Asperger's, doesn't know how to express enthusiasm.
Oh.
I mean, I don't either, so don't take that the wrong way.
Yeah, I kind of don't.
Maybe everyone has Asperger's.
Go back and look at any moment in the stream where it's like, People have donated $1,000, and I'm like, wow, that's like super amazing. Like, thank you so much for donating a cumulative total of $1,000. That's like so much money.
I'm probably a little bit better at it than you, Kyle.
At being enthusiastic?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true. It's like one of the few things you're better at than me.
Yeah.
Showing emotion?
Yeah.
Emotions?
Listen, I'd like to see Kyle write an Amazon review, is all I'm saying.
I feel like maybe I don't have the right part for it. Maybe I need like a turbo part. But I'm pretty sure that like when you're going full speed, you can like double tap the A button and he does like a turbo boost.
Takahiro says, I love this game so much, better on Dreamcast.
Dreamcast, right.
Now, was this game made before the new Star Wars where it got good?
No.
You mean where it got bad?
No,
and good for you.
The Podracing is from new Star Wars.
Well, technically, I think this
the game might have
came out before the movie.
Probably, maybe it could have. Or on the other hand, it could have been one of those games that came out like a little while after the movie because maybe they got extra time to finish it and make it not suck.
That's true.
Or I don't know, like, was this in the books? Like, because, you know, like, Star Wars has a lot of dumb books.
Yeah,
but they have all those books. They have a book for the movie. They have, like, an Episode 1 book. But the Episode 1 book is just someone who took the script and, like, added some more stuff to it. It's not like...
But no, like, I mean, there's, like, series of books.
Yeah, there's tons of there's hundreds of Star Wars books.
There's a bazillion Star Wars books.
The Phantom Menace novelization's not bad. Putting it out there, not bad.
I definitely read some of it when I was a kid.
I think I rented it from the library and finished it and then bought it.
Borrowed.
I rented it.
You borrowed it.
I used my library card. I rented it.
You borrowed it.
You can rent books. You can digi-rent books.
This is pre-Kindle.
Renting implies a payment. So you borrow from the library, you rent from the store.
Well, you have to pay for the library subscription.
No, I think you borrowed it, Keith.
I'm pretty sure I rented it.
No, you have to pay for the library subscripts.
No, you don't. What
yes,
kind of
you do.
hellscape do you live in?
Libraries are free and George is a nightmare.
I feel like I had to pay for like my library.
You are
library cards.
You're so unfamiliar with books and libraries that you think they cost money.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like it should cost money. Man, you just shattered that rock.
I mean, it's a big, super fast piece of metal.
Pretty amazing, so whatever. Oh, I got 1,200 Trugits. Awesome. Let's go buy some things.
Man, put some spinners on it.
There's nothing to spin.
I know, but like, put some spinners on it.
Glad they had him. Glad they had Watto in there.
Racist accent. This feels racist.
It is racist.
This is a huge improvement, and I can buy this right now. No, I can't. Yeah, no.
No, you can't get it.
Yes, I can. But I think I want, so it's...
Ugh, God, it's so bad.
Yeah, it's so bad.
It's like, did they... This must have come out before the movie, because they must have heard this, been like, we have to make him less grumbly.
No.
I think they just probably got an intern, like, hey, can you make some racist-ass noises?
This is definitely the same voice actor.
I don't know, like, they could have a good copycat.
Go look it up. I guarantee you this came out after the movie. Guarantee.
Yeah, when did the movie come out? This looks like shit.
Well, this is an N64.
Well...
Oh, okay, then it looks great.
This came out, release date, May 19th, 1999.
Oh, that movie came out like in 2000.
And the movie came out in, holy shit, same day.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go. That makes sense.
Same day release.
Ooh, that's ahead of its time.
Go out to the movies, watch your new favorite movie, come home.
Oh, you're not locked in. You can just change. Oh, that's cool.
That's
Oh, someone lives in Atlanta? Where do you live? What do you do in Atlanta?
I don't know, toil?
Shimaland? No, Shimaland?
I can tell you where they're not going. It's the library.